Good morning. Good day to all. So, Zenless Zone Zero is finally broken out from the chains of the release date and is now active and thriving. Now, me being an absolute white belt in the Hoyoverse play sphere, this is sort of my introduction to the genre. Now, I take full responsibility of not being able to ride this trend station any earlier compared to my other peers, but I'm willing to learn. My internet level is currently at 31, with the help of my brother acting as my game coach, and I'll try to digest what I've come across. I actually first felt the hype energy of this game through TikTok. It was in a list of games that were scheduled to come out this year, and I saw it around midway of December 2023, and it's always been in the back of my mind ever since. The style just felt so vibrant and alive, and honestly, it didn't even register to me that it was made by Hoyoverse. I've always used the excuse of, I could download it if I had more space, or I don't really feel with the vibe of attributes and different type of currencies, just the whole complex system of Hoyoverse. I've never really dabbled into it. All this reasoning just trying to downplay the fact that I was intimidated. I didn't know where to start. And even if I did download the game to join the cool kids, no one's gonna teach me the ropes. Who in their right mind would sit and watch me take in the mechanics of a game that my smooth brain can't seem to grasp? And if I didn't actually like the game, who am I playing for? But anyway, it felt right up my alley, and I was hook, line, and sinker as soon as I saw it. I watched the beta gameplay and saw numerous promotions until I finally found the pre download link. My laptop was finally ready to be filled, officially, with the monstrous GB. Now, the game itself downloads at 57 gigabytes on PC, somewhere around that ballpark, and the extra just goes throughout the lore, the game story, which comes full circle to a total of 100 GB. Fuck, that's a lot. I know, it's a slapper. But I assume that the way for them to compensate for this is to advertise a reckless amount of freebies upon logging on. I wasn't really expecting the freebies to be given right out the gate anyway. You kind of have to go through some lore swamps to get what you need to buy the pulls for the agents. But more about the gameplay. The combat is extremely very flashy, zip zappy, but it's not spammy. You do have to pay attention to the attack pattern and wind ups for the heavy blows. You start out with three people in a group, and you have to time the attack and switch for a different agent to start fighting. So, think of it like posture and deflecting from Sekiro. The enemies have different types. They have hollows. I think I broke the bastard. You fight SWAT teams if you want, just or regular old thuggies. I also like how the characters have very obvious differences to one another. You can't really mistake them for another person when they're standing side by side, and they don't really hold back on the terms of type of characters that they have. Some have shark tails, wolf ears, horns. Some are full on bears, dogs, just cyborg robots. It's a wild card. The graphics are very squishy, very edible. You can feel as if they worked their asses off, even for the tiniest of details. The animation is so fluid, so moist, like water. The voice actors also put on a good effort to make these characters feel so alive. I don't usually like revisiting another game once I've already gotten the gist of it, but somehow, ZZZ is currently defying that law of conservation. But I think it goes without saying that I am not trying to ride ZZZ's franchise, not trying to suck their meat or anything, putting on a good front just so they can farm for more players. I'm just saying that I find the game enjoyable compared to other games I played in the past. I love the fast paced fighting and chaining of attacks. I love stacking the moves. I've been seeing some bad reviews as well. But if their opinion differs from mine, by all means, it's your opinion. And it's no reason to start throwing bang boos at them. It's their shot to call. Why are you getting pissed? But anyway, that's about it. It's my side.